Okay, about 5 minutes from where we were just then. Ring River. This is where the train line used to come in. I'll give you a good look at where we are in a sec. It's just middle of nowhere, mate. There's the mountain up there. That's where you can see that line going all the way up the top of the hill. They ran a railway all the way up there, down to here. Unloaded the carts down here, and the train line ran down the bottom there and headed that way to Zeehan, like 20 kilometres, 30 kilometres through mountains and bush. They reckon they built it in a year and whatever. But yeah, just to give you a bit of a squiz, this is the property I looked at to buy up here. There used to be buildings here. This was all, you have a look at old photos, this was all, they were built, there were like 20 buildings here, so, you know, pub and post office and all sorts of things up here. And they stripped it all. Stripped the whole thing, took everything. Yeah, bloody MMG, I think they own the place. Look at it. Hercules mine site. This is the old Hercules mine site there, see? Trespassers will be prosecuted. Well, watch this. Okay. You see evidence of habitation up here. This is where the railway line ran. Straight up and down here. Now personally, I think it was here. I think it was here when they got here. I think they refurbished it and got it going for 30 years and then tore the whole thing out to hide any evidence that they didn't build it. There was a building here. I think that was a big, like a pub or something there. It almost, I can't tell from the old photos, but I think that was a stone building in there. And that property was for sale. And the one a bit further up was for sale, and the one on that side was for sale. But you can see where we are. This is, yeah. My neighbour grew up here. He spent the first 10 years of his childhood up here. His dad died up here in the mine, up the top of the hill there. There's quartz everywhere. It's just everywhere. Clay, quartz. There's an old sleeper. There's tiny little bits of evidence left here. There were buildings all here. These were all pads for buildings. Bit of a steel rail there left over. I wonder if we can see a date on that anyway. That's interesting. I think it might be a steel rail. Could be. Yeah, I think it is. It's an old steel rail. Now, man, iron doesn't rust like that in 100 years. It just doesn't rust like that in 100 years. Yeah, that's more than 100 years of... Anyway, quartz everywhere. Look at it. Have a pop over this side and have a look. Don't want to leave the car down there for too long. Quartz everywhere. There are buildings up here. That goes off. I just want to give you a quick look at the actual hill. And they reckon they dragged steel beams all the way up here, you know, for rails and whatever, and there was a cable running all the way up. They dragged a cable all the way up there, big steel cable. Where did they get? Yeah, that must be a kilometre. There's an old rail. One of the old rails. The old rail. And they used to, look, quartz everywhere. Look at it all. Look. It's everywhere. The whole place is just packed with quartz. Look at it. Everywhere. There's 10 big pieces there. Look at that nice piece. It's just big chunks of quartz everywhere. It's just absolutely incredible, this place. Oh, must walk through there one day. I think there'd be stuff in there. Yeah, that's goes up there about another 500 metres. And it just shoots straight up the hill. I'll go lock the car up and come back up and we'll go all the way up the top.